Hello everybody, good afternoon. It's a beautiful winter afternoon in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Bodge in the woods, back in the woods. Actually in Hot Springs right now, getting ready to take about a 34-mile trek southbound on the Appalachian Trail down to the I40 overpass. My wife's going to pick me up there and bring me back here. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm going to hike, 10, 12 miles today, probably 20 tomorrow, and then have a leisurely couple of miles in on Saturday morning. Might even try to hike all the way tomorrow night and make it to the Standing Bear Farm Hostel. It's supposed to be really rainy tomorrow night. Kind of neat to get out of the weather there. I don't know. I really don't have much of an agenda. Just looking forward to it. I'll check in with you in just a little while. I'm going to run by Bluff Mountain Outfitters, do a couple of things, and then I'm going to hit the trail. Alrighty. Here we are. This is downtown Hot Springs. Not much of a going concern, but it's a great little trail town. Most AT vloggers will say this is one of their favorite trail towns. Here's the river, comes through downtown. I guess that's part of the French Broad River. Anyway, I am hiking southbound. If you're heading northbound on the AT, let me get some of these vehicles yet. If you're heading northbound, Hot Springs is at mile 271, basically. So you're getting a good start. Anyway, the trail goes right through downtown Hot Springs. Again, no huge rush today. I'm just going to I'll go at least 8 to 10. I don't know, there's a shelter at about 13 or 14 miles. I might try to make it to that. Didn't get started until after 2, so I'm kind of limited with my daylight. Of course, I've got my headlamp. I'll wind up hiking some at least at 9 tonight. Probably hike until 8 or 9. Biggest factor in my whole weekend is the fact that we've got bad weather coming in tomorrow night, and I'm prepared for hiking in the rain. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I don't want to have to take my gear down, frankly, on Saturday morning in the rain and pack it up, and my wife will pick me up not long after that, so I'd like to keep it as dry as I can, but it doesn't matter. This is kind of a shakedown hike. Got some new gear for Christmas I'm testing out, but I'm looking forward to. Should be a beautiful day today and tomorrow. In fact, the temps tomorrow, at least down in the valley, is going to be in the mid to high 60s. Be like when I had my Art Loeb Trail hike this time last year in the winter, and that's some of the highest elevations in North Carolina, other than the Black Mountains where Mount Mitchell is. And doggone if it wasn't in the 60s then for that hike. But as I said, no real rush, no real agenda. Just trying to get down the trail, pick up this little section of the AT. Looking forward to doing Max Patch probably sometime tomorrow, midday. It's supposed to be gorgeous up there, and the weather's supposed to be pretty. I might even see a little bit of snow tomorrow. Expecting a little front to come through, cool things down considerably and bring some snow with it. But again, I'm prepared for that. I got my insulated waterproof gloves. I should be good to go. I've been excited about this trip for a while. I haven't been in the woods really since October. So about 4-month hiatus, and I am desperate to be back in the woods. Again, I'll talk more about my gear later, my new gear. One of the things that I have on right now is my new Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket. Looking forward to see how well it does. I've got a Marmot Essence and an Arc'teryx Beta, I think. I've got some pretty nice rain jackets, but the Helium 2, I hear, is a great blend of weight, breathability, and waterproofness, so we'll see how it does. Yeah, it could become one of my new favorite pieces of gear, or it could be a failed experiment, but a lot of people like it, so I hope that I do too. I'll check in later once I get up the trail a little bit. No point in boring you with all the details as I'm hiking through downtown Hot Springs, but it should be a beautiful day on the trail. Well, I must be about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles in. Pretty much straight uphill coming out of Hot Springs. Good little climb. A little ridge walk right now. I thought I'd give you a little idea of what the trail looks like. Not a lot of views, kind of hazy today, even though it's kind of cool. surprisingly hazy. Here's the trail northbound, and here I go southbound. I imagine it's probably in the high 40s here. I've got my icebreaker t-shirt on and my cap too right now, so I'm not warm, but I'm also not cool. So I just took my rain jacket off. It's getting a little sweaty. Heated up pretty good. I'm gonna kind of try to go ahead and dry up a little bit. If I ridge walk for a little while, I'll be able to dry pretty well. And I'm definitely on a ridge now. Peak over there, peak over here. Getting up another little climb, and then I'll see what the trail looks like from there. Checking in later. Well, I found some snow. I don't know, it must be about 4,000 feet, maybe 4,300 feet. Obviously it must have snowed in the last couple of days. I don't think it was cold enough today to snow, and I don't know if they had any moisture. But I noticed one of these peaks, I'm not sure which one I'm heading to. Seems to be glistening. I can only assume that it's covered with snow. It's the highest peak in the immediate vicinity, so not really sure. I'm trying to make it to Walnut Mountain Shelter. I don't think this is Walnut Mountain, but whatever it is, I think the trail is heading that way. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy seeing the snow. That's what winter hiking's supposed to be about, right? Well, this, friends, is a winter wonderland. I'm climbing up the backside of Bluff Mountain. About a half an inch of snow on the ground. Not even that, probably a quarter of an inch. But look at all the trees that are frozen. Isn't it gorgeous? Obviously the breeze came in from the south because all the snow on the north side. Good little climb up here. But getting near the top. I think I'm going to eat something, eat dinner. Maybe up there. Gonna hike on hard into the night to get to Walnut Creek. I'm sorry, Walnut Mountain Shelter. Just seems to be the thing to do. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'd forgotten that I'm always hungry when I'm hiking in the cold. So gotta keep those calories packed in. One more view for you. Well, I made it to Walnut Mountain Shelter. It's about 7:20, 7:25. Whew, a couple of good hikes to get here. Up Bluff Mountain. Bluff Mountain's a long climb. It's probably 4 miles. Then another little climb to get here to Walnut Mountain. This one was straight up. Came straight out of the gap, straight up the side of the mountain. I was ready to get here. But it's too dark to really show you around. Though I don't know. I might at least give you a brief look. Kind of your standard AT shelter. They usually sleep about 6, at least most of the more rustic ones. These are for hanging your pack, or hanging your anything you want to, really. You see some people hanging their food bags on those, but you're not supposed to. Though this time of year, probably not a big deal. Picnic table's right here. In fact, I don't know. I think I'll make my food back here because it's a little chilly out there. I might have breakfast out there in the morning. Water's somewhere nearby. I'll find it in the morning. But I think I'm going to call it a night. Good night. God bless. Talk to you tomorrow. But you might want to follow along with me this morning as I hike through a little more snow. Beautiful Friday morning. Got to camp last night about 7:30. 8. Went to sleep probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Really breezy all night. So I woke up several times, but I actually slept really well. Probably got about 7.5 hours sleep. It's cold, but I was prepared for it. I've got my 0-degree quilt with me just in case, and it kept me good and toasty, even with the breeze. I didn't feel any of my warmth stolen at all. Anyway, got up this morning. It was dark, about 5:30. Had breakfast, cleaned up, got on the trail probably 6:30, 6:45. I've been on the trail now for about an hour. You can see it's good and sunny. The Lord's blessed me with a beautiful day. Got about 4 miles, I think, to Max Patch Mountain. And when I get there, hope to do a lot of filming. I think I'm actually going to put this thing on my stick pick, finally. Do a lot of panorama shots. Still trying to decide what I want to do tonight. I've got 18.5, 19 miles to a shelter and just over 20 Standing Bear Farm Hostel. So if the hostel's open, I'm kind of inclined to stay there. I enjoy hostel stays. And a chance to meet the proprietors and any other hikers. That's kind of neat. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Anyway, darn it, I told myself I wasn't going to use the phrase or the word anyway. I say that all the time in my videos. I'm trying to be intentional about not saying it. So I'll get on down the trail. Check in again probably at the top of Max Patch Mountain. Here's another beautiful view of what I'm hiking through. Well, there's my first view of Max Patch Mountain. Getting ready to start my ascent. I'm not really sure. There was another trail going off, I guess to my east. Probably a more direct route, but I'm kind of, kind of a purist, so I'm going to follow the AT, which goes off this way. I guess we'll switch back up to it, but I'll report when I get up there. Okay, making the last push. Look at this. God, look at this gorgeous. Wow. Breezy up here this morning. Thank the Lord, I'll bet it's in that. Probably low 40s now. Not miserably cold. Pinnacle of Max Patch Mountain. Golly, Pete, 360 view. Wow, this is gorgeous. Breezy up here, probably sustained 15 miles an hour probably. Wow. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Later. Well, after a long day of climbing, this is where I've come to. This is an Faa Tower to assist with air traffic control. I suspect it has something to do with the Asheville airport, maybe. which as the crow flies is probably, I don't know, 40 miles from here, maybe 50. Another one of those unobstructed views when you get to the top. Tell you what, I haven't had any views today, except for Max Patch this morning. This is actually the top of Snowbird Mountain, Snowbird Peak. I'm about 15.5 miles in for the day. And according to Guthook, it's all downhill to Standing Bear Farm. So, if that's true, I'll be able to knock it out and get there by 3 o'clock or so. They're open. I'll see if I can get a bunk. If not, it's only, I don't even know, less than a mile from there to I40, so I can tent anywhere around there and be ready for Pam to pick me up tomorrow. I imagine looking across that way is the Smokies. I won't be climbing that today, though I've done a good section of that. Beautiful up here. The trail's right down here. This is just a little spur trail up to that FAA facility. It's literally 50 yards. But again, I'm getting ready to continue my southbound trek. I think it's just a little over 5 miles. Standing Bear. So I'll check in later. Maybe if I get some beautiful views, I'll take care of those for you. Well, here I am at Standing Bear Farm and Hostel. I have seen several videos of this, but I'll give my own little tour. This is the cottage or cabin. I'm going to be staying in there. It sleeps 4. It's the bunkhouse right there. I'll take you on a tour of that. This quaint little bridge leads you out to the shower house, which apparently is, I think she said it was on the right. Oh yeah. Yep, that's the shower. And the outhouse right here. She might have said what that building was, but I missed it. The best part of this whole thing is they have soft drinks. I'm gonna kill at soft drinks big time. And they also accept cards. Ron can drink lots of soft drinks. Maria. Mackenzie. Here's the bunkhouse. And I'm sure through hiker season this place is packed. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bunks. Look at this great selection of books, which I might have to take advantage of. Oh, I've read Joshua. Love it. And down here is the laundry. And this is where we get our towels also. And it's also the kitchen. So, okay. Little toaster oven there. Microwave. Oops, looks like somebody didn't wash their dishes. I guess we can fry up with the gas stove. Oh, I guess that's for cooking pizza. A pizza oven. He said they do have pizzas, so I might have to have me a pizza tonight. And next door is the laundry where you can do your own by hand. These are the towels for the shower, which I'll probably be partaking of. Dryer there. And last but not least, aluminum trash. Oh, good deal, they recycle. Great. And here is the resupply shed. Take a quick tour in there. Oh wow. Isn't this nice? Gee. It's more than just resupply. Check it. All kinds of soft drinks and Gatorade. Whole wheat bagels, oh my gosh. All kinds of first aid products. Wow. Look at all the clothes. I'll bet these have been abandoned to them. And over the years, wow, how cool is that? Chili with beans, beef stew. Man, I have to have a can of that beef stew. Especially if I can find some potatoes. Cool. Sausage gravy. Candy bars. Pancake mix. I'm here to tell you, man. The only thing I don't see is potatoes. They obviously know what thru hikers like. Gravy. North side, not a big fan. Pasta sauce. Oh, mashed potatoes right there. I'll be getting some of those. Okay, looks great to me. Oh, pork and beans. Oh my gosh, my favorite. Okay, check in later.